Hi, and welcome to week 41 of my wildlife year. Um, Bit of a busy week. I had a couple of bat walks in there. One I think makes it into the video. One it was for a bunch of cubs, and basically from the moment I arrived to the moment I finished, there was no way I was going to have a chance to record anything. So yes, but there's lots of other stuff in there as well. So let's get on with my wildlife year, week 41.
Although the hedge has been quiet just as I've started speaking. Although the hedge has been cut, there's still a lot of bird life in there, trust me. It's literally just obviously because I've come here and started speaking, it went very quiet. But there is actually quite a lot of birds in there listening at the minute, which is still good. But I mean, it's no surprise, I've had a good trim. That hedge is still several feet thick. It's about 8 feet tall, probably, well, 8 to 10 feet tall, depending what part of the hedge, because it goes up and down, and it also goes in and out. I don't know whether you can see, it's in and out, so it's probably 8 to 10 feet tall and probably 10 to 12 foot thick, so it's got a lot of space in there for birds to roost, and they're starting to get a bit noisier again now.
This male giant house spider here taking a wee bit of a risk, because over here there's a daddy longleg spider, and that, believe it or not, can take down one of these very easily. Well, maybe not that easily, but it certainly can do it. You wouldn't believe it, would you?
Just back at Redford Wood, as you can hear, there's a crowd behind me, ready for another bat walk with the Edwin Wilson's Communities Trust. So, reasonable night, hopefully we'll see lots of bats. Finish my talky bit, so we'll head around with the bat detectors, see what we can find. We've got a couple of soprano pipistrelles. A couple of soprano pipistrelles kicking about. This is always good in a bat walk. Well, that's the Redford Wood bat walk over for the Inland Green Space Trust. Quite a good turnout. So lots of adults and lots of kids, very interested kids. So that was really good. And yes, I'm going to be back here tomorrow night because of last time that I did a bat walk here a couple of weeks ago, someone got in touch and asked whether I could lead a bat walk for a group of scouts, so I'm back here tomorrow night again.
Just threw out my dad's, and he's found a couple of little beetles, quite pretty little things. I think they're lily leaf beetles. So they feed on not just lilies. Oh, it's flying. Not just lilies, but other plants as well.
Out there, I don't know how you can see it running, there's a Roe Deer running across the field at Hairstains, out with a walk with Lydia and Dexter, and also Scott and Cara. Right, I put the moth trap out last night and it's been quite windy, and as I suspected, look what's happened, it's blown over. So hopefully it hasn't damaged the bulb, and there may have been, if it blew over, after some stuff is in there might actually be some moths in there, so let's go and find out.
So I've brought the moth trap in. I know there's at least one moth in there because I've seen it. Let's see what else is in there. Right, so the first moth is a snout. There was only 3 moths in the moth trap, but this is a snout. And this one is a spruce carpet. It's quite a nice pattern on it, but nothing compared to this the angle shades. And this video is not doing anything to do it justice at all because of the lighting. But three isn't too bad. Right, so just released the snout. I thought I'd pressed the button to release it and I hadn't. So next one to go is the spruce carpet. There we go. Don't stand in it, Graeme. It's not a good one for a wildlife video. And finally, we have got the angled shades. Now, will it climb onto my finger? It will. There we go. Lovely. Just out in Bourne, Scotland. You can see down there, a hare just disappearing into there. Bourne, Scotland, it's a tourist attraction. There's some nice walks like along here. And there's also a cafe, distillery, brewery. It used to be called Bourne the Borders, but they changed it because people didn't know where the Borders was, so they've changed it to Bourne, Scotland. The hedge here has been fairly quiet recently, but as you can hear, there's blackbirds around, but there's also in there, starlings, and I can hear them further up here. They're flying about up there, and there's some there. So they'll be settling down for the night. There we go. I'm just going up to shut up the hens, so I better switch off my camera and get shutting them up and then just enjoy the sound of, maybe enjoy is not the right word, of some screeching starlings. First frost last night, and I'm hoping that doesn't mean that the bats are going to disappear, because we're only in the middle of October and someone has booked me to lead a bat walk at the end of October, around about Halloween. I had said to them though that I couldn't guarantee bats, so I'm hoping that they'll still stick around and won't head off to hibernation anytime too soon, but they may do. But it was a frost night last night and it's another clear night tonight and it's quite chilly, but I've taken a gamble and put the moth trap out to see whether there's anything on the wing in the early part of the night. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Well, the weather changed a bit overnight. It's been a bit wet, so hopefully there might have been some early bat activity and I'll have something in the trap. Let's go and see. Well, this isn't looking good so far. Oh, there's a crane fly, but not one single moth. So, no moth. Can't say I'm surprised. It was a bit chilly last night to start with, and then at some point the temperature hasn't increased that much, and it's also been a bit drizzly, so not really surprised. So I'll take this crane fly and chuck it outside and let it go there. So we'll just maybe, I wouldn't say we've had the last moths of the season. Maybe the last moths of sort of like autumn, just coming out, coming up. But you can catch moths at just about any time of year. If you put the moth trap out, even December and January, you might only catch one or two, and it will only be the same, same species, very limited species. But you never know what you might find. So it's always worthwhile putting the trap out at any time of year if there's half decent weather. Right, well, hope you enjoyed my wildlife year week 41. That's it over and done with, apart from one little clip that I've still got. So I'll just say goodbye, and rather than just signing off by saying goodbye, I'll sign off by quoting Taylor Swift. Don't worry, I'm just quoting her, I'm not singing. I'm going to quote Taylor Swift and just say sometimes you've just got to shake it off.